Hey everyone, today I want to walk you through how you can create your own personal Alexa skill. So what this means is that this skill is for your own personal device. This is not a skill that is for the mass market that anybody can download and use with their personal Alexa. This is for you yourself, or with, I should say, any device that you're logged into. So even if you have multiple devices, it should work across all of them, but it'll be personal to your account. So there's actually a website. I'll post a link in the description below this video. That's blueprints.amazon.com, and it'll take you to the screen that you see here. You'll notice in the top right corner that I'm logged in myself, so this is tied to your account. And what this is really cool though is it enables you to create skills that are unique to you. The one that I started with was actually the house guest skill. Before I click on that, just to talk about the page that you see here, you notice at the very top there's featured blueprints. These are some of the most common ones or the most enticing ones. As you scroll below that, you see that it's now categorized. So you have fun and games, you have learning and knowledge, at home, storyteller, and that's it. So you can either choose from the featured or any of the categories, creating a game. You have like family jokes, you have trivia, bachelorette party, all different types of skills. And Amazon made it really easy for you to walk through and create your own just by following the prompts. So as I mentioned, I created the house guest skill first. That was what I started with. So if you click on it, it'll take you to the next page. And on this page, there's a button that says make your own, or you can listen to a sample. If you click on the play button, it will just play for you a dialogue of an individual and their Alexa, how they're having that conversation. If I click make your own, so there's a few different things the house guest can do. So this is really cool if you happen to have a lot of guests stay at your home and you want them to be able to know where, let's say in this example, where the TV remote is, what the Wi-Fi password is, where there are local restaurants. Any of that information you can put in here and create your own skill just for your guests. So this is really, really cool. So I created one. I said, so the first section is where to find certain things. So I did TV remote, and you can say, it's on the counter, or whatever you want to put here. Whatever words you write are going to be read by your Alexa. So if you just want to say counter, it'll say counter. If you want to be more clear, you can say the remote is on the counter. Right? So it's a full sentence. Then you can continue to add items, where to find things, where to find car keys. The keys. Right? You can say whatever you like to put here, and this is what Alexa is going to read out loud. The next section is how to do things. So you can say how to lock the door, or maybe you say how do I connect to Wi-Fi. And you can say to connect to Wi-Fi, use XYZ network and password 123 or whatever that password is, right? So you can do that, and you can have all these different how-to. For contact information, so if the person doesn't know you very well, you can say, what's the host contact? You can put your name in there and then put your number, right? So they can reach you. This is really cool. Going back, let's go back. So if I click next, just to show you what happens here. So what's going to ask me to do is, this is the intro message that when someone says to Alexa to start this particular skill, we're going to name it next. We didn't name the skill just yet. But this is the first message that you see. So you can customize and say, welcome to our home. Please enjoy, whatever you want to write. The next screen, though, is where you give it a name. So this is where you tell Alexa to open. You can say open, Jason's house guide or whatever you want to give it to, whatever the name you want is. And then the following button, if you click it again, will actually create the skill. It takes probably about a minute or so or a couple of minutes to create it, and then it should be good to go. So I don't want to create this one. I'm just going to exit out in the top right corner and go back to the main screen here, where you can choose something else, right? It shows like the quiz is another example. You can have a back and forth, so you can create your own quiz. Here's a question, answer. You can have a follow-up fact, followed by another question and answer, and you can continue to add questions by clicking the button in the bottom center of the screen. So this is really cool. You don't need to be a developer or a programmer. Amazon made it really easy. I think it would be awesome if there's a way you can create something, if it was really useful, to then submit it to the larger Alexa skill market. I don't believe that exists here, but the fact is you can still create it for yourself and for your family, anyone interacting with your device. If you have any questions, comment them below. If you like this video, click subscribe and stay tuned for new videos to come. Take care.